What's up, guys? Today I'll be going over my NSB setup for the Women's Dunk High Crimson Tints that is dropping tomorrow on June 26th. But before I get into the setup, here's a quick sponsorship video. If you guys are still looking for a cook group, I highly suggest you guys get Drop Alert. Now that I'm sponsored by Drop Alert, you can use my promo code JC15 to get 15% off your order. As you can see here is $20 a month, so give it a try out a month and see how it works for you. They have many different features like group buys for proxies, huge discount on proxies, guides for upcoming releases. So if you want to try out a cook group, try out Drop Alert.
Also, if you're in need of some proxies, I highly recommend you guys get Oculus ISPs. Now that I am sponsored by Oculus, you could get 25% off your order if you use my promo code JC, exactly how you see it on the screen right now. So head over to Oculus if you need ISPs, use the promo code, get your 25% off, and let's see how the proxies work for you.
So now let's get into the setup now. The only sites I'm going to go over today is Footlocker, ChampsSports, ShoePalace, and JimmyJazz. Those are the only sites that I see right now that's confirmed to drop tomorrow. So first I'll start off with Footlocker. And for the mode, always have it on smooth. And let's get the SKU. So for the SKU, you'll head over to Footlocker, you'll go to the releases tab, and then here's the shoes. You just click on this, scroll down, and you'll see right here product number, and it's starting with the D, ending it with the 4. That's going to be the SKU. So you just copy and paste that in. For sizes, if you don't care what size you want, you could leave it blank, or you could type in RA like that. It doesn't really matter, both are the same. If you want a specific size, you can see here they're dropping sizes 5 through 12 in women's. So if you want a specific size, type in the size. So if you want a 9, just type in 9 like that. If you want 9 through 12, you'll just type in each size and separate it with a comma, and don't use any spaces. I can't type right now. So like that. For me, I'm probably going to go for like sizes 7 through 12. So I would type mine out like this. Billing, select your billing. Proxies, here's what I'm using right now. I have Oculus ISPs, Leaf Residential, Stealth Residential, and Jiru Residential. Advanced, I like to leave these alone, so I don't even click on this. I use the default settings. Schedule tasks, you can start it 5 to 10 minutes before the drop. I live on the West Coast, so my drops are at 7 a.m., so I'm going to start mine at 6:50. I'm probably going to mix it up this time and start some at 6:50 and start some at 6:55. And then you would submit that, and that's basically how you set up the task for Footlocker tomorrow. Here's a little tip I saw in the Discord under the successful setups. People who hit on the dunks usually run a bunch of tasks, like 600 plus. So I would do that if I was you, because these dunks, what I've been seeing lately, sell out in like less than 15 minutes. So I think it's worth it running a bunch of tasks for the first 15 minutes. So it's the same thing as running like 100 tasks for like an hour. So I would go with 500 plus tasks, run it for 15 minutes if you don't cop any, and then just stop the task so you don't burn too many of your data. But that's just a little tip that I saw in the Discord. I'm probably going to try it out tomorrow, so I'm going to run a bunch of tasks. So I just wanted to share that with you. But anyways, let's move on to ChampsSports. And again, the steps for ChampsSports exactly the same as Footlocker. So the SKU is going to be the same. I just want to show you guys. So when you go to ChampsSports, go to the releases, and then here's the shoe. It's going to have the same exact product number, same exact sizes as you can see. But anyways, you just scroll down and then copy and paste right here. And then put that into the bot. These steps would be the same for Footaction and Eastbay as well. But Footaction and Eastbay isn't releasing these dunks tomorrow, so that's why I'm just going to do Footlocker and ChampsSports. And again, just like Footlocker, start it 5 to 10 minutes before the drop. So submit that. And that's basically how you set up the task for Footlocker and ChampsSports. So now I'll go to ShoePalace now. And when you go to ShoePalace page and you go to releases, it won't be near the top for some reason. It'll be all the way down at the bottom. So just remember that if you're trying to get the link. So what you'll do, well first, let's set it up right here. Let's go to ShoePalace. For mode, go to Cyborg 3.0. And for ShoePalace, always use the link if you can. So here's how you get the link. You just click on the shoe you want to bought, and you'll head up here and just copy and paste the link. It's that simple for ShoePalace. Again, for sizes, put in whatever sizes you want. ShoePalace is a Shopify site, so I recommend you guys use a no proxy, ISP, or a DC. So for ShoePalace, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go with one task with no proxy, starting it 10 minutes before the drop. And then I'm going to go with another task with a different billing, because if you check out the same shoe with the same billing account, it'll cancel the order. So make sure if you check out more than one, they're both with different billings. But anyways, my other task, I'll have it with this billing, and I'll just have it with a different proxy, and then I'll start this at 6:55 just to mix it up to see if it makes any difference. Also, advanced for Shopify, you could go a little lower. Sometimes I do. This time I won't, but I just thought I should let you guys know that. Require login, you don't need to check this. Force captcha, you don't need to check this. Some people do. In my opinion, it doesn't really make a difference, so I don't. So that's how I'm going to do it for tomorrow. ShoePalace, one task with no proxy, and then another task, different billing account, and then with my Oculus ISP proxies. So now I'm going to go over my last site, which is JimmyJazz. Here it is. Go under releases, and then it'll be right here. So it's the same thing as ShoePalace. You just click on it, and copy and paste the link up here. So again, we'll type in JimmyJazz, same thing as ShoePalace, put it on Cyborg 3.0, and just paste it into the link. Again, this is a Shopify site, so use a no proxy, ISP, or DC. I'm going to go with my ISPs, starting at JimmyJazz. You're supposed to start at 5 to 8 minutes before the drop. That's what the NSB Discord recommends. So I'll start at 5 minutes before. Advanced, I'll leave it alone. Actually, for this one, I'll go a little lower, like 3,000 for each, and then submit that. So that's how I'll set up my task for JimmyJazz tomorrow. When I said earlier about the 500 plus tasks, that's only for Footsites, so Footlocker and ChampsSports, because those sites you don't have to deal with CAPTCHA. For ShoePalace and JimmyJazz, I would only go with like 1 to 3 tasks for each, because for each task you have for those sites, you're gonna have to deal with the CAPTCHA, and you don't want to just do you don't want to deal with too many CAPTCHAs the whole time. So keep that limited. But for Footlocker and ChampsSports, go all out for those. But that's basically going to be the setup, guys. Those are the 4 sites that I know is confirmed to drop tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any questions at all about my setup, just leave it down in the comments. I'll try to answer as soon as I can. But that's going to be basically today's video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'll do more setups soon, and hopefully I'm able to hit on a pair of dunks so I could post a live cop. But if I don't expect the video. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.